I got nasty gutter debris all in my hair. Happy Monday, everybody. I don't even know what time it is. I just stopped working. Just thought I'd come on for a few minutes and smoke with y'all. I ain't the most interesting person in the world. But I'd be nice to, I like talking to my regs. Cheers, Guillermo. Blanco, thank you, sir. I just got done laying some stone under here and replacing the footing. Cheers, Daniel. And now I'm up in the soffit over here, replacing the Homosote uh, soffit. Just I go around and randomly do stuff all day. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, everybody, if you can. I sure appreciate it. I think so. I believe that truly, Guillermo. You did all this beams, and I just got done laying, patching this footing, and doing these walls, and just go, go, go. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all coming in. Just a just a mountain man from Arkansas. Anissa, Wild Adventures. Cheers. Thank you for coming on. Oh, I'm just having a smoke break. I'm assuming it's close to lunchtime, and I usually come on a couple days a week and just chat with everybody, see how everything's going, and little smoke break, little safety meeting, and then I usually go off and explain kind of what we're doing for the week. And of course, it's 4th of July weekend, and I'm just kind of finishing up odds and ends this week. I appreciate you coming in. No, I'm up underneath here. It's cool under here. It's about 96 degrees out in the sun, so I'm hiding out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm a big nature guy, and I hunt and fish, and I make my own obsidian arrowheads, and I I grow stuff, and I grow all kinds of things. Um, yeah, I mean, we're just a multi-purpose channel. You can find me on Instagram at Yeti419. You can find me on Twitch under DJ Yeti Jams. I'm a musician as well as a multitasking source of other information and plethora of knowledge. Hey, CSL, man, cheers. CSL's been a long time supporter. And now you're a moderator, CSL. I don't know why I hadn't done that too many times. My name's Yeti. Cheers. No, my real name is Chris. They're good, CSL. Trying to stay cool, trying to stay hydrated, getting ready for the 4th of July and whatnot. Just finishing up odds and ends before I take a little vacation. I'm going to probably take a few days off. I've been going like a madman for the last 2 weeks. I ain't had a day off, so take a little 4th of July siesta. Hang out with the kids and the family and all that good stuff. Ain't a whole lot to do, but we'll fiddle around and figure something out fun. Oh. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate him being a good, upstanding American citizen. We need a lot of that. We all big salutes to your dads. It's men like him that allow me to do what I'm doing today. Allow me to be the man I am today, really. Oh, awesome. Cool. So you'll get to see him. That's awesome. I think July 10th is also the date in the movie Con Air when Nicolas Cage gets to see his daughter. So that's pretty cool. I'm a big movie nut. Oh, there went a firecracker or a gun. No, firecrackers. Take y'all outside. Got to show you around here. I'm working right up there today, fixing this gutters and this soffit fascia. We did all these concrete walls, replaced all this boards. This is an Ife Jones house, architecturally done by Fowler Architecture. I mainly work on Ife Jones houses. If you're a construction nerd, Ife Jones trained under Frank Lloyd Wright. So I'm basically working on houses that were built by Ife Jones, trained under Frank Lloyd Wright. So I just been for the last 2 months doing nothing but these very elaborate, um, beautiful 1950s, 1960s restorations, and we restore them to the original material. So we don't use any new material as far as new age material. We go back to the 1950s and we try to seek out that type of lumber, those types of products. We try to match to that 1950s scheme. It's a historical society thing. We're also a conservancy You can go onto Facebook and look up the Ife Jones Conservancy Project and see all of the big projects we do. Like they just redid the doors at Thorn Crown Chapel in Eureka Springs. They just redid the chapel, some of the chapel up at Bella Vista, I believe. Ife was a big Windows guy. He loved open space and open windows. So everything we do is big or has to be replaced in a proper fashion to replicate exactly what Ife was doing in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. So it's kind of like going behind carpenters in the 1950s and recreating what they did again exactly as they did it then. So you got to use a little bit of the old carpenter skills in with some of the new carpenter skills and just try to, I guess you could use the word wing it. But I'm a concrete man by trade. I've done concrete for 35 years. Everything from a single stories to 200 stories to half a football field across to you name it, I've done it. Airports, schools, college buildings, commercial, residential. I just, now that I'm a little older, as you can see, I'd like to take life a little slower. And I love these hands on custom projects. They're my favorite. I actually have one of the other contractors asking me to lay stone for them because they don't want to do it no more. Sure, we'll do it. No problem. I am getting mosquitoed under here, but it's trade out the mosquito bite versus the 100-degree heat. So I'll shoo the mosquitoes away. 'Excuse me. It does look like we might get a little rain shower though. The good positive thing is I redid all the gutters last week and resealed all the gutters. The gutters are all completely made out of copper from the 1953, and so they're soldered together. So I added a really high tech rubber sealer to it, and we had a good rainstorm this weekend, and none of the gutters leaked. So job accomplished. Me, I'm in my mid 40s. I'm a middle-aged 40s, and I have 5 kids, and I'm married, and we're in the great state of Arkansas. How old are you, Anissa? The reason I ask is because this is an 18 and older channel. Not that I don't appreciate you being in here, but just keep in mind that it's an 18 and above channel, and we do curse sometimes, and we have our little smoke powwows, and 9 years old. Yes, ma'am. You are too young to be in here. I do apologize, dear. I'm sorry. There is content on this channel though that is appropriate. Oh no. Hey Ben, I just had to tell a 9-year-old she couldn't be in chat. How does a 9-year-old get the adult version of YouTube? Because my channel is for 18 and up. It's on their mom's account or dad's account, maybe. I am sorry, Anissa. Hey, A. Smith. Appreciate you. Hey, Ben, what time is it? I ain't even looked at the clock. I just stopped doing what I was doing and took a break. We're on the same time frame. And it sucks because I don't, I there is stuff in my channel that is made for, it's 2 o'clock. Okay. Hurry up. Well, I don't envy you. I'm doing fascia and soffit. I'll trade you. Hey, what's up, Mud Swap, my brother? I'll tell you what. The only thing that bothers me about working up high like that is going up and down that ladder. That's the only part I don't like. It just kills my knees. Kills my knees to go up and down that ladder 1,000 times a day. But I've learned over the years to utilize how many trips you make. Like my stonework, got that all patched back together. We was laying stone this morning, and then now we're up on the freaking soffits on a ladder. Woo-hoo! Boy, we need rain. I hope it rains. Yeah, no, it's not hard for me. I just, at the end of the day, when I get home, I, my knees are shot. I've already had a good knee surgery when I was young. No, we didn't get any of that, Ben. It all went north of me. I got like a 20-minute rain shower and it was just a sprinkle. Now, it did make the raspberries all go good, and I got to go home and pick raspberries. Get rid of him, Ben. Mud Swat, take care of that, Noah. You're in the wrong chat, brother. I got it. going. Yeah, you're in the wrong chat, brother, to be doing that. You're in the wrong chat to be doing that. Talk about piss me off. Go somewhere else with that. No, you're good, Mudswat. I got him. That's because he's probably already been blocked and I can see it. But we're patriots here. In this channel, we're patriots. Hey, Mike Wolf. Oh, man. There it is. I dropped my nug. Nice. You know, that's one of the one things I brought back with me from Oklahoma, Ben. Dang mosquito keeps getting me. Is in Hera, they had watermelons, brother. They were big. So what I did is I collected all the seeds out of those watermelons and those big pumpkins, and I'm gonna grow them this year. So, well, I'll tell you what. I got a package coming. I can't wait. I'm excited. There you go, Ben. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. I know those are the only kind you have, but make moonshine. You can make moonshine, Ben, and quadruple your profits. Come to Arkansas, get my steel. Love you, brother. Be safe. Hug those plants for me. Tell Mama hi. Yeah, I'm gonna put this other piece of soffit in, and then Yeti's probably gonna call it a day. I didn't say you had to drink it. Just sell it. That's awesome, Mudswat. Hell yeah. I am, this December will be 23 years clean off all powders. I can go months and years without drinking. Although I was a good alcoholic. Meaning I was the guy you wanted to go drinking with. I'd buy all your drinks. We'd get hammered every day. the fun guy, which is not good. Yeah, I don't touch them powders, man. Uh, I don't knock anybody who does. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with doing a little yayo every once in a while or whatever you're going to do, bro. But, you know, moderation is key. I always say that. But as far as spinning in circles and go, 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 and I'm 23 years, brother. 23 years. I don't miss it one bit. Hey, cookies. Yeah, I was the same way, Mud Swat, a gallon a day. And I could eat somas and Zanny bars and, you know, come 11 o'clock at night, though, I was pretty smashed out. Get up the next morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, go do it again. Work all day just like I do now and drink, you know, the family life and kids, it changes things. You get older and you learn and all that stuff. Well, I quit smoking. I quit doing everything. And I had a nervous breakdown because I'd never had time in my life where I was sober, not since I was a child. So I'd never faced sober reality before. So they gave me the pills, man. And of course, you know me. Well, most people, if you're an abuser of anything, and then they're going to give it to you, well, you abuse those too. It's a catch 22. And so I come up with a saying, and it's a pretty good saying because it can be done. I'm evidence and proof of it. You can cure the ill without a pill. And you know, herb is the one way you can cure most addictions. Yes, yes. Very clear minded. Yes. Yeah. You can pay your bills, you ain't forgetting shit. You know, like, oh man, I didn't my insurance is good. No, it's not. I just paid it 3 months ago. You've been in a stupor for 3 months. Hell, you don't know what you're doing. Except getting up, going to work and drinking every day, you know. And the sad part about it is, this is the real sad part about it, is alcohol's cheap. And if it's not cheap, well, hell, you can make it for cheap. And it's just another one of those uh, things the machine wants to give you so they can collect on you and shorten your life expectancy and make you work twice as hard. It's just one of those things. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Oh, they're bringing up a dump truck load of gravel, so it's real loud. Always going here, man. My architect, he never stops. I don't know if he even sleeps. I don't think he does. He showed up this morning and handed me a list. I just, I just Friday, I just probably got booked out till December. I'm so booked, overbooked. Oh man, I could use a helper. I could use a helper in a bad way. Oh yeah, it's a big triaxle. Triaxle load of SB2. I'm glad I ain't have to sign for it. That stuff's expensive. Get my baseball bat. Yeah, see, I don't do sativas, Mud Swat. I'm a indica guy. Indica brings me up. I have a opposite reaction to all my medications. If I was to take like a benzo, I'd be up all night. I'd be higher than hell, but I'd be up all night. And again, I'll say this: I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what kind of government you believe in. It's all okay with me. You're your own person. You can make your own decision, but don't bring it in here. No politics, no sports. We talk about family, friends, relationship, medicine, the forest, concrete. We could talk about everything else but that. Yeah, I got a buddy that takes Ritalin every day, and you can't even tell he took it. Now, if I take it, I'm going to be running circles around you for 2 or 3 days. But he takes it and it mellows him out. If he doesn't have it, though, he's like that. Oh. And he'll take his Ritalin, man, and he's like, wow, man, I feel better. Like, what? That's weird. I'm the same way. Sativa, I'm going to bed. I'm done. Indica, let's go to work. I like a 80-20, 80 indica, 20 sativa. Anyways, you're not getting the right indica. That's what. Some of the best I ever smoked was that headband, man. And it literally felt like I had a headband across my head for hours. Yeah, most of the stuff we're getting now is so twisted. You couldn't say what it is, really. I mean, to be honest, you really couldn't say what it is. Unless you're just super old school and you've been growing the same for 30 years, you know. It probably had something in it, Mud Swat. They don't. Do they even make those anymore? I don't even think they make those anymore. Hey man, you got any ludes, man? No, I don't have any ludes, man. Oh, I can't remember the medical name for that, but it has a medical name. If Ben was in here, he could tell us. Cookies, are you still in here? Do you remember what the lude was? What they called it? It was like trying to think of the drug name, the pharmaceutical name. It was barbiturates. It's a barbiturate. Ludes were called. It slipped my mind. But I know they were to a specific variety of pill. Listen here, lightning bug. Go on. All good, much what? Cookies, how have you been? I saw your garden. It looks amazing. Tomatoes and all them goodies and victuals. I figured you was going to go to the rainbow gathering in Missouri. You know the rainbow gathering is right now. They're having the rainbow gathering right now in the Mark Twain National Forest in your neck of the woods, Cookies. Half of them are in Missouri and the other half are in Oklahoma. No one could make up their mind on one set location. Rachel wants to go so bad. I just cannot wing it. Hey, Glitter World, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, sister. I know I have been vacant. I've been so busy. I barely have time to put videos out. And I got your package ready to send, and then they did the Canadian Postal did their trip, their strike, and I was scared to send it. And I still don't know if it's on, but I have a package for you, Glitter, sitting in my special cabinet for my mail outs. I don't know if I can send anything to Canada without it being, you know, thrown away. And I don't want to throw those away. Are they still doing the postal strike up there? Sorry. There are people to the states. All right. Okay. I didn't know. That's not. I don't normally. I don't normally ship up that way. I don't have a lot of requests from that way. And then when I heard there was a strike, I was like, well, I don't want to send because I sent you, I packaged you enough for 5 or 10 years worth. Okay. So you don't have to worry about it. All right. But I didn't want to send it and then that all get lost because it's a lifetime's worth of work in that package. And I would hate for it to get lost or messed up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just sent out, there's Stony. I just sent out Stony's package Friday. Hey, Stony. And so I'll get to the post office after this 4th of July disaster. I mean holiday, and I'll try to get that sent there to you. Maybe I'll message you this weekend and re get you a good address. That way I know for sure. I did the same thing to Stony. I just mailed him. I just started throwing packets in the package. Nice. Cool, Cookies. Gotta love our community. Oh. Stony, your package should be there today. If not today, tomorrow. When you're your own boss, you can take an hour lunch. No, I had a late start today, y'all. My youngest has got a dentist appointment. I just had a late start. Welcome back, Mudswat. 42 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to probably finish up this cigarette, have a couple more tokes, and then I probably need to get back at it. But I took an hour lunch. You should get yours soon too. Yeah. Today, or you think tomorrow, maybe, Stony? It's all good. It was that clam. That is the stuff. The last one, Stony, there were, I don't know what, if you were just really feeling good or what, but there were nugs, brother. Well, I sent Stony a really nice blade, Mudswat. I've had it made for him forever. I just never sent it. And I sent it and I told him that, I would not take a package. I shared that with everybody I could find, Stony, and bragged and bragged and bragged. You got to try this. You got to try this, man. My brother up in Washington, you got to try this, man. And everybody was like, what in the fuck? Yeah. OG. Man, Stoney's good as gold, man. Cookies is too. Cookies is awesome. Mudswat, you guys are all just amazing. I have just the highest admiration for each and every one of you, seriously. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot, but if I got it and you need it, it's yours too. Yeah, I mean, our community, what I call, our community is pretty damn strong. I'm just saying. And we help each other. I think that's the coolest part. My mud's fine. My concrete's finally starting to get hard. Oh, a thunder. Yeah. Yes, Tony. Together we are legion. And that ain't no shit. Together we are legion. Man, I send it down here, cookies. We need rain. It's not that bad, but the river here is already dried up. Oh, you aren't either, Stony. You're a man of many talents. I can see it in your eyes. Yeah. Uh, backyard, Stony, man. I was admiring that. That is really cool the way you got that set up. Your deck and all your plants. That's cool. Utilizing your space. Very, very nifty. Shoot, Cookies probably has one of the most cleanest setups I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of setups, man. I've even been set up, man. Go do it, Mud Swat. Go do it. I'll send more. Don't worry about wasting them. I'll send you more. Between the group that you just was introduced to this month, the Stony Baker MD group, and all of the group that comes along with that group, you ought to never run out of seeds, brother. But if you would just go do it, take them all, go do it, and I will send more. I told you, a lifetime's worth. Well, Mudswat's problem is he's in a, a pretty highly trafficked area, just people in general, and he's not in a situation where he can be inside. Hey, babe, and hey, Blind Neil. And so I told him to go off the beaten path, go to the Veterans Park, go to your local bike park, your bike path around the lake, local city pond park. Find him a spot, watch it, see if people are venturing down there. If it's an area that's non-trafficked, take a walk, find you a good spot with some decent soil, just eyeball it on your own the best you can. Pop you some seeds in there, give yourself a couple rain showers in a week or two, go take another walk, and just start telling yourself every week you're going to go work out and make you an area. Just go off the beaten path and come back out on the main path again, and just pay attention, you know. And yeah, come October, take your backpack with you like you're going to picnic and do your business, harvest your stuff. That's why I say find a spot where no one, make sure there's poison ivy in there. Put stuff in there, put it next to something that no one's going to go bother in a middle of a rose bush, not in a pot, not a pot in the ground. Just take your little hand shovel, like your metal detection digger, and put it in your back pocket and go for a hike. I've done it all my life. Ask Rachel, she's in chat. Oh no. Well, you'll be grinning later, Stony. Ear to ear. Oh man. Doesn't matter, Mudswat. It'll either make it or it won't. That's the part of gorilla growing. You could put it in a spot that has, you don't even know. The next thing you know, you got a 6 foot plant coming out of there in October. I've grown them in the most obvious spot, right across from the police station, right across from the library, right across from the school. People walk by them every day. They never knew. And if they did know, that meant they were cool and they weren't going to say nothing. All right. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why you make you two or three. Yeah, Stoney's right. Stoney's right. You get dew in the morning, gives waters the plants as well as the dew in the night, the cool evenings, plus rain. If you put it off the side of a runoff somewhere, anytime you get rain, that water's going to soak up. Stoney's right. One year I grew, it was the first year me and Mrs. Yeti were together. Oh, some 16 years ago. And we lived right on the river down here where we're from. And right where our swimming hole was at, behind the house, we had railroad tracks. And there was a bluff line that went up to the railroad tracks. And it had, crop outs and little overhangs and stuff. So I just went up there and got some stone and rolled them down the hill off some of those overhangs and made me a planting pot in a way that it looked like it wasn't laid stone. Like it was just where the debris had fell off the hill. And I packed that son of a bitch full of good topsoil and shit. I had some killer plants that year, and the train would go by, the tourist train would go by every day, and I'd be out there watering them 12 feet from the damn, easement. It was the only place I had. The person that I was renting the property from didn't want me to be on, so I put it right on the damn railroad easement. Yeah, I could see how that could be complicated, Mudswat. I understand what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, Mudswat. One year I just one year I just used my mountain bike. I just would hop on my mountain bike and I'd take my little trip out skirts of town and just right off in the ditch in a field by a field, just right there. Just drive by on my bike. Oh yeah, okay, and pedal on. I harvested those. I had to do it at night, but I did it. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off here and get back to work. I got about an hour's worth of work left. I love all of you. All of you are amazing and awesome. I appreciate you letting me come in here and run my mouth and be who I am. I thank you so much. Stay blessed. We'll try to do another live stream this week around noon, 1 o'clock, maybe heads up. Um, oh, I've got a ton of chopper stories, Stony. Oh my God. I got a ton of those. And I'll text you sometime this week in Glitter. And And Stony, I hope that you love what I sent. And just big ups to everybody. Big love. Stay blessed. Stay unstressed. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance, everybody. Yeti loves you.